La la. This is me doing the intro music for Chicago's La la la. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. La da 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 dum. Da dum da da dum. La 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 dum. Let it Sorry. Hey. I'm sorry I make you all sit in silence. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll Jellicle cats and jellicles do. Jellicle cats and jellicle cats. Jellicle cats and jellicles do. Jellicle cats and jellicle cats. 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 Did you like that? Was that good too? What else can I offer you? Would you also like... Hold on, I gotta bring Pixel's bed in. Also, instead of using my air fryer because I'm terrified it was going to set the smoke alarm off, I have my little potato gratins in the oven. So I will be checking that. But I've also got a cup of noodles that I bought. We'll find out what that tastes like. I'm in a bit of a weird mood, to say the least. I am very tired. Do you have smoke alarm? I do have smoke alarm PTSD. I do. It's scary. It's scary. Honestly, the smoke alarm is scary. And it should be because, you know, fires are scary and stuff. Yep. Anyway, how's everybody else doing? Good, great. Yep, cool. I'm so worried that the baking paper's going to catch on fire or something. It won't, right? It might. I just need to check it. Hold on. And then I will officially start the stream. It doesn't look like it's touching anything of concern. So we should be okay. Being nervous is good, Shivering. Being nervous is good. I'm sure you will nail it. I'm sure you will nail it. And the more of them you do, the better at them you get, you know. But still, they're fucked, so. Hello, totally not a bot. Everybody else, welcome on in. Hello, you want to see? I did the weirdest shop. It was weird. Oh, God, jeez. Okay. I got these. Smells okay. Smells like the noodles that I got very excited about having at school, you know? I know, you know how sometimes you just feel like a dirty cup of noodles? Where's the forbidden cream? There is no forbidden cream. I got potato gratin instead so that I could have creamy potatoes. Yeah. I'm not really feeling my hair today, but it's because it's yesterday's hair. And I got home last night and I was so tired that did I shower? No. Who randomly purchases sardines? Guys, my shop just then was so unhinged. Cherries, mochi, sardines, a frozen pizza, frozen potato gratin, 2 cups of noodles, and some Hello Pandas. Is this a cry for help? It feels like it could be a cry for... Is it a cry for help? Anything fresh? Yes, I got the cherries Ultra Boost. And what? Oh my God. Wait, you've been here 49 seconds. 49 seconds and I'm already getting roasted? My God. You don't understand. I buy fresh food lots, but today I just didn't want fresh food. I needed really, I don't know what I needed, but I don't, do you know what I mean? I could barely buy the cup of noodles. I don't know. It's not good. It's not great. It's, yeah, this could have done with some spring onion on it or something, or I could have boiled an egg, but even that was beyond me today. Oh, good, you're off the hook. Who are you? Do I know you? Or did you just join 47 seconds ago, think, wow, this girl's really cool, and then what's happened here? How, do you know what I mean? I'm getting, what? Hi, Swamp. Well, I don't know, Swamp Team. I think there is a small chance what has happened is I've become like this really fit gym girl. Look at me. Look, that's growing, right? I've become this really fit gym girl, and I'm Pixel. And I maybe have not upped my calories enough. And so I might be a little underfed, maybe. Pixel. Oh, you got the sneezes. Oh my God. Wait until you hear about my day yesterday. It was amazing, but Pixel, I don't know what's wrong with her. I think she had a seizure. It was so scary. I wake up, I go to the toilet, and she's already down and off the bed, and I just hear her yelp. Like this high-pitched, very, very scary. Are you okay? Do you have allergies? I'm worried she just yelped, and then she came into the bathroom and she's just shaking uncontrollably. So obviously then I'm having a mental breakdown, and I'm just like testing her whole body. I'm like, how are your legs? How are your arms? You know, I'm feeling her tummy to see if it's distended. I'm checking her eyes. I'm checking everything. Are you okay? Do you need to go outside, do wheeze? Oh, she might have had a big drink of water. Hold on. And I think she might have had a seizure. Hold on. I think she was telling me that she needed to pee. I'm not sure. No, and it was so random and so scary. And I couldn't imagine myself going to the premiere, but one of my friends came over and sat with her for 7 hours while I was at the premiere. Not only that, she did my dishes while she was here. She's a fucking angel sent from above. I don't know what I have done to deserve such good people, but like she really saved me. I'm so grateful. But yeah, it was so scary because just the yelp and the shaking, but she did calm down. So, and now she's fine. Took her to the park today. She's absolutely fine now. Not even a thing. So I don't know. It was really scary though, so. Apparently they're quite common. I don't know. I'm taking her to the vet this week. I couldn't get in until Thursday though. Okay. I've never had these noodles before. Moment of truth, everybody. I wanted a cup of noodles. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Actually quite good. Could recommend. Maybe I would put less of the seasoning in next time, maybe. Because they're quite seasoned, but some people probably like that, but as a certified white person, I'm not used to seasoning.
You could search the world
I'm rich.
and never
So, middle-aged sub.
Middle-aged sub now. Here's to living a full sub lifespan.
Thank you so much for the 40-month strawman kicking us off tonight and a sneaky tier 3. An example for everybody to follow. So you too can hit middle age in such a fashion. Hi, Kolb. Welcome. Thanks for the follows. Where are these follows coming from? I'm irrelevant. You don't want to stay here. I have nothing to offer. I have a barely formed personality, and I cover the news and I sing. That's it. It's very bad. Honestly, I'm questioning your judgment. The chatters are cool. You could stay for them, but... You went Christmas shopping and you got trinkets? Oh, I do love a trinket. Yeah, chat, everybody introduce yourself in one sentence. That's why I'm here waiting for you to sing. You from Australia? I am Beck, but I don't sing for ages. Not for at least a couple of hours. Although I did start late tonight because... I probably need to deal with that. 2 seconds. I swear, it's not usually this chaotic. That's a lie. Pixel! I had to check the potatoes as well, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll come back then. Yes. If you just want singing and not the whims of the world, later. Around 9:30, 10 o'clock. There's no way you can put the Christmas tree where the cats won't get it?
Hi, I am Lander486, and as a supporter of Pixels Mixel, I am fortunate
Aw,
to enjoy
that's so
incredible beauty in my life
nice.
through song and intellectual discourse and splendid fashion that she shares with us.
Landa, a 65 months community elder and a sneaky tier 2. Thank you so much. Blue, you're doing great. We all fail and still survive. Oh, you didn't ping Discord. Oh, fuck. I'm so good at life. Everybody knows how good I am at life. Discord's ping now, and sorry to the people who missed the first however many minutes of the stream, because I'm a loser. Thanks for reminding me, Louie. CMDI, you're not that much of a doomer. In fact, we're all doomers these days. We're all fighting against doomerism with absurdism. It's hard. It's hard not to feel a little bit doomer. Have you seen? Who pinged me? I ping everyone. I am queen of the pings. And I shall do as I please. I could ping you all day, every day. If I wanted to. I wouldn't. But I could. Hi, Tigan. Hi, Blasphemous. Even Twitch is falling apart. Okay, Twitter is being dramatic about Twitch falling apart with all of the ads and stuff. It's like, guys, Twitch is Twitch. This is literally just it's capitalism is as capitalism does. Honestly, what's so funny to me is it's literally streamer drama. And that's all. It's just streamers going after one another. You want to know why? Because it's good for their fucking bottom line. Jeff isn't on good terms with Elon. God, it's like pick your evil billionaire. Which billionaire do you feel like you'd like to live in the company town of, chat? Taylor Swift, can I say Taylor? If Taylor started a company town, I think that's the one I'd choose as well. Beyonce? No, I wouldn't pick Beyonce. Not after all the Diddy stuff came out. I'm just not sure how I feel about that. Hi, Satos. Well, I certainly don't have anything in common with Elon Musk. I mean, maybe we do. Chat, maybe I, as the Joe Rogan of the left, could sit down with Elon Musk and have a really intellectual conversation about why he thinks women have no rights. The noodles taste like a glorified way to ingest salt. And I'm into it. Hi, Stephanie. Hello. Who are you? I know, Blue. Chat, I know that for at least the next 4 years, I'm going to feel gaslit and being able to fight back against rhetoric that you know is wrong when it is so widely spread is pretty difficult to deal with. Like you're gonna start to hear people say things that in a roundabout way like start to make sense even though they don't. Hey, full-blown house deposit. So
I'm officially 2 years
Chat.
old, chat.
That's a
Party
2-month
at Chuck E. Cheese's
resub, and you
for
know what
anyone
that
interested.
means.
Mixel.
You know what that means. We gotta spam some free will. Why do we have to spam free will when someone resubscribes for 2 months? Because it means new people are still finding my content, and it makes me feel really cool and like we're doing something that people are still finding. It's very validating. Enraged Nymph, thank you so much for the 2 months. I'm so grateful. Thanks for sticking around. Two months, stuck forever. Yeah, Scraticus. Yeah, the public are too stupid for democracy. It's just going to be an interesting time. It's going to require a lot from all of us. Oh, God. That was delightful. Louis, I'm so glad your feed is helping you. You came in from a Julia raid? Oh, that's so lovely. I love Julia so much. I can't help but envision Elon evil cackle laughing on a daily basis. Yeah, it kind of gives that, doesn't it? Wasn't Socrates taught by a woman? And then they often leave that out of the history books. Am I making that up? Is that in the back of my head somewhere? Am I making that up? Is that fake news? No, that is wrong. Women aren't real. Oh, I forgot. Sorry. I did forget. God, how could I have forgotten women aren't real? God, I'm such a bitch. I'm on Blue Sky too. Blue Sky is a happening place. I do struggle to post though, because I feel like I can only joy post, because otherwise I feel like I'm ruining the platform, bringing over the drama, and I refuse to. Women were invented to promote feminism, of course. Blue Sky is like new Twitter. It's like upgrading one shitty billionaire for a different shitty billionaire, if that makes sense. How long before Blue Sky becomes Twitter too? I'm not sure. We are just the public. We're just the public. We're nothing, guys. But also, I would suggest having like 2 social media apps. And the 2 it would be for me, if this wasn't my job, would be Twitch and probably still Reddit. The rest, I would bin them all. Oh, Scraticus. Reddit? Okay, I feel like Reddit is sometimes still the most anonymous, like the most honest, anonymous platform. I don't know. But also sometimes I just want to read and I don't want to watch. Do you know what I mean? Is that weird? Am I weird? Googling stuff and putting Reddit at the end. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't go to the like shitty Reddits. I don't go on Reddit to participate. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a viewer. I'm a voyeur of Reddit. I am not participating. I ain't clicking buttons. I ain't participating, but I am reading. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just like reading people's stories sometimes. And because you know they're not even telling the story to try and be an influencer or try and gain clout, sort of. You know what I mean? Like hate watching, but instead hate reading. Well, I don't know how to describe it. You know, when you just want a little bit of peace, like you don't, other than me, of course, because obviously, you know, watching my content is the peak of the internet. But beyond that, you know how there are just some times where you just like don't want to watch? You want to read? You steal all your memes from R196? I can't believe you do that. You thief. Based. Yeah, they're telling the story because it's actually happening in their life. Yeah, I like to hear from, I don't know. It just feels like hearing from real people who aren't attempting to be influencers. Because actually, this is the conversation I want to have when I get back about how I do feel like influencing is partially ruining so many people, including me. I need you to not judge the fact that my entire dinner is beige. Because trust me, I'm judging myself enough for all of us, okay? Okay, I know. I know. Yeah. Oh God, I'd hate to be an influencer. I just want to draw. I kind of dislike that lately content creator of any kind is conflated with influencer. This. And this is, okay, so what I love about this community is it's collective learning. It's community. And while I am technically, right, everything I do is so community based. Like, it functions so differently and the priorities are so different, right? I don't mind that I sell my time for money, right? I don't mind that my job has me showing up 4 days a week minimum, right? I don't mind that. But looking like trying to make TikTok work at the moment and doing the content that goes well on TikTok and things like that, watching some of the bigger creators consume, one, watching people shit on other people constantly, two, for engagement, makes me feel sick. Watching all of the pseudo experts on everything, like being life coaches or spirituality coaches or relationship coaches, that is like capitalism fucking end game bullshit. And I think it's just so problematic for society. And then there are all these people on there that are like, you don't know anybody anything. You know, you just have to put yourself first and follow your path, follow your truth and blah, 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 blah. And some of it is really enticing. It really is. And it's so fucking bad. It's so fucking bad. You do owe people things. You should participate in community. Oh, it just, I don't know. Anyway, chat, this is the LD potato gratin. I have no idea what I'm getting into. Delicious. Potato. Very good. Happy with that. My favorite are movie critics who very clearly just have an agenda. I mean, some of the movie critics I like. Like, I don't mind that woman that does the interviews. Like, you can just tell she's so passionate about movies. Like, there's a difference. People are being, like, deeply manipulated by these people. And I don't ever want to be that. Like, I don't ever want to be that. And I've got to try so hard to make sure that I'm not, because I understand I exist in an adjacent space. And I am passionate about my beliefs, but it is collective learning here. And I don't want to be somebody that is selling you an idea of life that you should be able to implement because I did, that will work for you. Like, we can share stories and things that have worked for us, but I mean, and you can obviously observe the things that have happened in my life, up and down, wild, but like, I don't know. I can't curate anything. Clearly. A system built on greed like capitalism only works in the early stages and quickly spirals. A system built on trust like communism, socialism falls apart because of lies. People can't system well currently. We're getting there. No, you're so right, Neo Voodoo. Yeah, I couldn't recommend to anybody to have a cup of noodles and 2 potato gratins for dinner. I know. It's shameful. I'm feeling shame. You have 10,000 users in your Discord? Holy shit, how? That's terrifying. We live in an instant gratification society built on the corpse of what capitalism was supposed to be. Couldn't have said it better myself. And the consumerism makes that so obvious, right? So obvious. This is a full-blown house deposit, so... Hey!
Unironically, I am also making potato for dinner. Yummy.
Cheers. Potato twins. Thank you for the 43 months. Bye, Dan. The solution is attempting to live your life in a way that is revolutionary and counterculture to the current counterculture. I know that sounds really stupid. Let me try and say that a little better. Culture right now, or counterculture right now, is like mass consumerism. It's fast fashion. It's keeping up with trends. There's so much of it. You don't need it. Except, you know what you do need? Razer peripherals for your gaming needs. But you'll only need them once in a blue moon because they're such high quality. Okay? But you know what I mean, right? Three monitors? Okay, well, there are some people who might need 3 monitors. I have 2 and would not survive without 2. One there, one there. Hey! Bye. Danny!
Feed Anita and gifted a tier 1 sub to their AULO.
I'm sorry,
This
did
is
you
their
adopt?
first gift
You
sub in
look.
the channel.
You just adopted a new chatter. That's so nice. Thanks for the gifted sub. And Real Helio providing good contributions already. Thank you so much. But yes, consumerism is the distraction. But one of my friends tweeted today, she was like, how do people see what's going on in the world and just keep going on? Like, does nobody care? Like, is that what it is? No one cares? And I don't believe that. I believe that people do care, but the information is so much that they cannot consume it all, therefore find it overwhelming, therefore avoid it. And then once you find something that you do care about, you don't feel like there's anything you can do about it. What are you going to do? Give $50 to a charity when you're already struggling with the cost of living? Like, that's the really difficult thing. People struggle to know what to do to improve anything. So my advice as a real, true, pure influencer is you just have to live in a way that is revolutionary. And you have to do it loudly. You have to take care of yourself. And you, oh my God, this is the other thing I really wanted to talk about. We have to talk about the over pathologizing of every unique human trait as an excuse or as a reason or as cope. And I truly think that sociologists and psychologists will look back at this time and go, holy fuck, we fucked up a lot of people. Swamp. If you invest yourself in every issue you find, it'll break you. Absolutely. Oh, thanks, meat. Yes and no, learning to cope with them is the important part, for sure. But there is some extreme over pathologicalization of everything going on. Like, people who have been to therapy once and then come out and go, actually, I'm setting a boundary. And then they do not set that, they're not setting a boundary correctly. They're isolating themselves. They're going about it the wrong way and they will end up with no one and they will be paying for fucking therapy for life. I have not seen that, Swamp, no. Look, the reason I've been thinking about this is because I over-pathologize everything I fucking do. Like, internally. Even with the language that I've been given. And the times that I am happiest and the times that I am healthiest are when I am focusing less of my time. Like, you have set time for thinking, but then sometimes you just have to be out there doing, oh, Vox over in YouTube chat. Yes, but a lot of people don't have self-awareness. That's the problem. It's exhausting. It is exhausting to overprocess every single thought and interaction that you have. And that is my biggest fight at the moment. Gotta stop. Gotta stop the overprocessing of every single thought. Gotta stop and just, live. And also, do you know what I'm doing right now in my head? I'm trying to not feel guilty about only eating beige foods for dinner, even though I know they're probably going to make me feel shit. But I hadn't eaten enough and it's all I could muster. And so I'm trying not to guilt myself for not being the best version of myself right now. It's not going great, but we're trying. It is similar to worrying. My dad always said that I'm like a duck. I look like I'm gliding along the surface, but underneath my legs are paddling furiously. I mean, I'm trying to become a little bit of a gym rat because, again, I think it's revolutionary at the moment because guess what's well and truly back? Being so skinny, you look like you're about to die. So in order to act in a revolutionary way, you have to push back against that. And I don't want to be skinny. I want to be healthy and strong and fit and have my body functioning in a really healthy way-ish, so I can be unhealthy in it. I do yoga. I go to yoga twice a week now. Ducks float so you can stop paddling at any time. Well, see, that's what I've got to try to do. No, I'm not going to be muscle mummy. I just want to be fit, not jacked. I don't need to be jacked. I'm not going to lie, these potato gratins were really yummy. Really yummy. I don't know how they're this yummy. I assume it has a lot to do with butter and salt. But Aldi, back at it again. You look pretty fit right now. Yes, from a raging distance. Although the reason I kept flexing my bicep is because it has grown. It's been 2 weeks and it has grown. So. Yeah, but it's not about what other people want, Scraticus. Heaps of the men I know are into the muscle mummy thing, and half of the women I know are muscle mummies. It's definitely, I think it's just that I never want to go too extreme into anything ever again. I have done extreme fitness. I was a ballet dancer. And I am the kind of person who can go really, really, really deep into things. You look athletic to me. Thanks. I think it's because I got my shoulders out tonight. Do you know what I mean? It's giving athleisure girl. See, that's a really interesting opinion, Ultra Boost, right? Because why don't you like women with too much muscle? You need to think about internally where that comes from. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I mean, you don't have to say, okay, let me teach you how to say this in a way where it is a preference, not, because you are allowed to have preferences, right? You can not be attracted to everyone. But to say you don't like women who look like dudes, you can just, I mean, neither do I don't like men who have too much muscle. I'm terrified. I'm not even kidding. I find it very scary. Muscles are a manly thing, it's biology? No. Muscles are a human thing. They're on everyone. Bro. It's not big, but see, that's a muscle. It's not big, but it is there. I actually have pretty muscular legs too. Traditionally, what did men look like? There is no traditional what did men look like. They wore fucking dresses. Henry VIII had a codpiece over his little doodly woodly. what men looked like historically was fucking ugly. Some of them in Britain wore white wigs and white makeup. Why? To hide all the syphilis they had. What? Body types exist across a human spectrum, not necessarily a gender spectrum. Women have testosterone too, just not as much. You know that, right? I have testosterone in my body. Do you know that? Oh, that's interesting, Scraticus. Fake woman. Clearly, women are just a uterus attached to opinions, no muscle anywhere. Not as much. So why are you so intent on dividing us via these two hormones? Because there are a lot of men that have quite low testosterone. Like, you know that, right? Are they not men? What's your point? Like, it's such a stupid point to make. Yeah, but then why aren't some men allowed to be feminine and some women allowed to be masculine? Why is that such a problem for you? Like, as a little bit of a thought exercise, imagine a world in which we lined everybody up by their genitals. Biggest penis over here, most innie vagina over here, and the whole spectrum of whatever's going on in between. And then everybody was in like cutoffs, and it was like, okay, you guys over here with the really big whatever, you guys get to wear the most manly clothes. And you over here, you get to wear the most feminine clothes. And that's how we're dividing society. Like, think about that for a second. I think neo voodoo, I think it's just really normal to have sexual preferences. You're allowed to have sexual preferences. I am not going to be one of those people who sits here and says that you don't, because I know from my experience that that is a thing. My sexual preference is that, unfortunately, I only find one person attractive every 5 years. And if I could change that, I definitely would. But apparently it requires like the right moon, several correct potions, and a howl from a very rare something for me to even experience attraction. So do you know what I mean? It's just, I would say that the reason for me, I don't find huge amounts of muscle attractive because of the lifestyle associated with it, and potentially, and this is so unfair, and I realize this is a bias, but potential risk of violence. I know that's I find it scary. Dating questions. Can he crush a watermelon too? Can I see? Hi, Tail Tall. I'm not sure why I don't like it. The violence thing is a very interesting thing to think about. I'm not sure if it works that way the other way around, or what maybe. I don't know. There's a reason to be attracted to femininity. And whatever femininity looks like to you is fine. Emery, I know it's interesting. It's also only my experience, and Definitely, I cannot extrapolate that. Also, Tumen, 15 months. Salmon, thank you for the 10 months. I'm just going to pour myself a beverage as well. Like, if I knew a man for a very long time, years and years and years, and he was intertwined in the community, very well known, lots of people spoke really highly about him, and he was super muscular, probably not a thing. But, like, I remember when I was younger, you can be pinned down, and until you know how to get out of being pinned down, it is impossible to get out of, especially when somebody is twice your size. And it can be scary. And I just, and it can play into things like attraction. So, yeah, and some people like it. Some people like it until you have an experience where you don't. Because I'm definitely not talking about like kinks or anything like that. I'm more, yeah. Why does having muscles look manly though? Why do you have to describe it as manly? Also, you don't have to be attracted to men. Nobody is telling you have to be. Donnie B. Oh God, couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, it's weird though. I don't think it's any better the older you get. I think the relationship between men, women, women, women is very, very difficult right now. Because they are. I didn't make it out that way. Oh yeah? Am I looking really manly right now as I go to pour off my drink? Are my muscles, are they really manly? Is it giving man? Is it giving man? Is it? I didn't realize. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you, man. Is it giving man? This dude's like 14. Yeah. Yeah. Aphrodito. I love Solo. Again, I know it's giving beige. I'm aware that my entire dinner has been beige, okay? Please don't judge me. I don't know what's going on. Did you talk about or see the Tyson fight? Well, I definitely didn't watch it because I really don't like glorified violence that much. I understand why people enjoy it and I can understand why people like it, but it's not for me at all. And then beyond that, I think it's sick. One, I'm pretty sure Tyson is a convicted rapist. So there's that. Two, the man is 60-something years old or 60 years old. And this 27-year-old fucking way too famous loser YouTuber needs some sort of fucking redemption arc. What? hitting people twice his age? Why? It's so dumb. It's so stupid. Like, Jake Paul and Logan Paul are like that era of the internet where it was just young boys doing dumb shit on the internet for clicks is just, it was just so gross. Hold on. I don't know what she's doing. She might need to pee again. I hated it. Man, she's just really not relaxing tonight yet. Tyson didn't even try. He just wanted the check. I mean, but that's stupid, right? Like, it's gross. I really hate that whole ecosystem of violence, gambling, capitalism. I find the whole thing really icky. And I think anybody who has either witnessed violence that looks like that or knows how severe it is, or maybe has relatives who have been in combat, I don't like it. I don't like the way humanity sanitizes violence. And I get it, there has to be healthy outlets and healthy sports and stuff like that, but I don't know. I know a professional fighter who retired and now does not like watching fights because he sees the people getting hurt. You're not wrong. Like, I have friends that fight, like, professionally. Like, they train and they fight, and I get it. But, like, and it's, if that's something that brings them joy and stuff like that, that's fine. It's consensual. Go for it, right? But I think, and I would support them as friends just because I would want to support them as friends. But for me personally, it's not for me. And I think men who are glorified at committing the violence in the ring get away with violence outside of the ring. Because people think it's just like, just part of the gig. He's got so much testosterone going through his system, he can't help but punch a wall. Hi, John. Welcome back. It's one of the most difficult parts of watching Outlander, because in Outlander there are extremely horrific, violent rape scenes, and it is my least favorite part of the show. And I understand that, like, it's they're so bad. But I love the story so much, so it's really difficult for me. I usually just skip through them. Why watch? I guess in historical context, I don't know. It feels somewhat authentic. Like it's written authentically, I guess, but it's just gross. I hate it. Outlander, John. No, I completely agree, Donny B. Sports are extremely important to human society. That's why I was not mad about the Olympics going ahead during the pandemic. Everybody needed it. And I do think that sports, especially team sports, bring people together, and having a team to cheer for and stuff like that is, yeah. Like we can't sanitize everything that's going on. Something like 84 women have died this year in Australia due to domestic violence. 84 women have been victims of domestic violence, have been murdered by their significant other. Like we can't sanitize that. That is still something that's happening, and it is indicative of a very difficult, broken relationship between a lot of men and women. And it's really sad. No, you're fine, Ezra. You're fine. I also think this is. I also consider a lot that humans, in an attempt to feel alive, seek out things that seem taboo. That is why all of that fucking crazy shit happens once you become a billionaire. Because nothing is taboo anymore because you have access to everything. And that's why you hear rumors about like cannibals and shit, right? Because they can afford anything they want, and so they keep seeking more and more taboo things. And I think because of that, it changes. Yeah, and there have to be good and okay ways to transgress, because I think it is inherently human. Sometimes I think sometimes it's why adultery has never gone anywhere and never will. Oh my God, yes, this is a very good segue into the Alan Jones news. I don't know if you guys saw this coming out of Australia today, but Alan Jones was arrested. Alan Jones was arrested, charged with 24 offenses against 8 victims over 2 decades. Alan Jones is a very famous Australian figure, liberal figure. The broadcaster and former Wallabies coach was arrested at his luxury Circular Quay apartment at 7:45 a.m. on Monday over allegations he indecently assaulted, groped, or inappropriately touched multiple young men. Jones was driven in an unmarked police car to Day Street Police Station, where he re-emerged hours later after being granted bail. 11 counts of aggravated indecent assault, 9 counts of assault with an act of indecency, 2 counts of sexually touching another person without their consent, and 2 counts of common assault. Police said Jones knew some of his alleged victims personally, some professionally, and some in circumstances. In some circumstances, the alleged abuse took place the first time they met him. The youngest of the alleged victims was aged 17 at the time. His lawyer, Chris Murphy, told reporters Jones denies any misconduct. Nothing has been tested. Nothing has been proven. Alan Jones will assert his innocence appropriately in the courtroom. But this is the point, Ultra Boost. This man has gotten away with being inappropriate with people for his entire lifetime. I don't know, when 8 different people have been coming forward, I assume at least one of them will be real. I don't know what to tell you. He was arrested. They generally don't arrest you unless they have evidence. But do you know what's very interesting? He's a conservative commentator. Interesting that a conservative commentator has been out groping men. Curious. Is it actually interesting? No, it seems to happen all the time. It's actually quite curious, isn't it? I don't think related. Interesting. Interesting. You don't think his conservative politics are at all related to his potentially groping a bunch of men? Conservatives, the ones that are upholding what? The Bible? Conservative traditional family values? Do your traditional family values? No, I did not say political sightings mean you're a pedo. Don't know where you pulled that from either. Jazz. I think it's the person rather than anything else. And do you think that a person's... No, politics are at the core of a person, believe it or not. Even if you don't want to call them politics, Ultra Boost, you have already, to me, very obvious politics in this chat. You are not a person regardless of your politics. Your politics are part of you as a person. What do you think politics are? Red and blue? Brian. I'm letting that one through because fucking lol. A person is their politics? A little. Your politics are tied with your moral foundation, and your moral foundation it can be different. You know, some people's morals appeal to authority, like a god or a higher authority like that, where other people have flatter moral structures where it's about community and it's a flatter moral structure rather than appealing to, you know, like there are some people that will tell you, like, because they believe in God or something, that if God has condoned it, then the murder is okay, right? Sort of like how the soldiers potentially at war on either side at the moment feel that because God says it's okay to kill the other people on the other side. Yeah, Ultra Boost, but that's just a red herring. Like, that's not even the conversation to have. You're existing outside the conversation. No, it's everything. You're trying to simplify something that is extremely complicated. You can't just be like, your politics have nothing to do with your... It's all intertwined. It's so stupid. I don't know what to tell you. There are studies that say we can predict your political stance by knowing your birth circumstances sometimes. You said he's a conservative. Funny, hey? Yes, because there are multiple examples in history of conservative men doing things that are against their conservative beliefs, like conservative men paying for their mistress's abortion. I don't know. There's been multiple examples of that. There's also been conservative men high up in politics who've been having affairs, whether that's with a man. Oh my God, I'm speaking about the pattern that plays out in regards to conservative men while it is attached to their moral beliefs. If you want to talk about liberals, like it's different because I'm not saying that liberals or progressives don't do any bad shit. That's not the point. But your whataboutism is so funny. I could sit here and be like, guys, I'm having a really bad day. And Ultra Boost, you'd be like, men have bad days too. Do you see how stupid that sounds? Like, it's just not relevant to the current conversation. If you want me to critique the left and critique liberals, I do that too. But in the way you are speaking about this feels like you are feeling attacked over and over again. And so you're pushing back over and over again, which says more about what I'm saying and how that's affecting you personally than anything about the actual situation itself. Because this is making you uncomfortable. No, it's making you uncomfortable because for some reason you're finding it's hitting you. And well, I'm not comfortable. Hi, Baker. How you doing? Not all days are bad. Not all days are bad. Anyway, guys, I'd like to talk about women's issues. But I would just like to clarify that men also have issues. So many of them. So many of them. But not all men. Some men have everything perfect and are just thriving, clearly. How good is lemon as a flavor? I think it is one of my favorite flavors. Oh my goodness, I'm glad to hear it. Firmly below blue raspberry? No, above blue raspberry. I prefer lime. Ginger is better? Oh my God, I just wanted you all to agree with me and not fight me. Why would you fight me? You could just agree with me. No, I like limes too, just not as much as I like lemon. I do like lime cordial better than I like lemon cordial. Oh, God. Oh, no. I have an internal conflict. Oh my God, what is better, solo or lime cordial? Ultra Boost, I'm banning you for 10 minutes. You can come back and maybe be normal. If you're not, you'll get 24 hours. If you fuck up again, even though I know that was a joke and you thought you were being funny, I swear to fucking God, I'll just perm ban you. I was about to give them an hour. Yeah, it was just getting old. It soak up too much the air in the room, and I don't like it when men soak up that much air in a room. This is my air, and as I believe in equality, I like to give everyone equal opportunities at the air. Hi, Miss Cheza. Yeah, like lime cordial is really good, right? Solo is God tier on the right day. Well, that's what I'm drinking right now. I've drank a 1.25 litre bottle in 2 days. Well, I haven't finished it yet, but it will be finished today. What's Zimmer? I don't know what Zimmer is. Men should be in the gym, not Twitch chat. That's right. Honestly, this should just be a fun, happy little girly time. I can't believe men, the leaders of the free world, have time to sit here on Twitch with me, just a girl. That's wild. Like, why would you do that when you could be out getting strong? Or like, fucking. Or leading. You either got to be getting strong, fucking, or leading. That's all you're allowed as a man. Okay? Sounds like a lot of work. Can't gym, too busy digging moats. I do all 3 things at once. Oh. Fetching the things on the high shelves. It's true. It's your prime directive. Wait, are you live on YouTube? Yes. No, do I have to ban Swamp? No, if you're banned on Twitch, you should be banned on YouTube as well. You're just lucky my Poggies isn't here. Thanks, Tasty. Sorry. But no. And your messages just don't bode well for me wanting you unbanned. Oh, I do love that yuzu soda from Strangelove, but it exists in the realm of almost too bubbly. You know when something is too bubbly? It exists in that realm, in the too bubbly realm. It is. It's really yummy, but it's also just like, I don't know, it's very bubbly. Anyway, so I did go to the Wicked premiere last night, everybody, and it was really fun. And I went with one of my oldest friends, and we had the best time. I posted a reel if you want to go watch it. The movie was so good. I enjoyed it a lot. For those of you who don't know, it's basically about the rise of fascism. But in a fantasy setting. Like, it's clearly a story. Oh no. Oh, I don't mind that it's 2 parts. It needed the full however long for the story. Is it explicit enough for that normies get it? I think so. Maybe. I don't know. It is still it's such a fun movie. Like it's a movie about friendship and love and overcoming adversity and well, I don't you guys have well, I'm sure a lot of you have seen Wicked. So I'm probably not spoiling any of the story, but basically this includes spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers, mute me for a second until chat tells you can unmute. But in Wicked, animals and humans and everybody just lives together in peace and harmony. In early Oz, and animals can talk and teach, and they participate in society just as humans do. And then somebody comes along and decides that the animals are, there's an economic downturn, and somebody decides that what they should do is blame the animals. And so they start to put the animals in cages and take away their voices so that they can't speak or have an opinion. And it goes on from there. It's Wicked goes deeper than you think it does. I say, having seen it like many times. Is it because they don't have muscles? Yes. Yeah, that's why. I haven't seen it yet live, but I've listened to the music billions of times. Well, I'm excited for you to see the movie because it's really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I still think because it's not the real world, I can see people say it's not real fascism. I mean, they explicitly kind of say it. They're like, the best thing you can do for a society in turmoil is give them a very good enemy. And if you were to ask Trump who that enemy should be, he would say immigrants. Or the woke mob. Or China. I just... Oh, yes, and there's aliens in the water now, guys. Did you know that? Isn't that so fun? Can you believe this is our timeline? Like, it does feel kind of crazy, right? Trump's gonna be president again. Aliens in the water. Yeah, the fucking people testified again about these aliens having bases in the water. I know, we need Scully and Mulder. I did not know this. Let me see if I can find an article, so I'm not giving fake news. Did you know the Aussie Parliament is voting on legalizing cannabis on the 27th of November? Do you think it'll get passed? Don't worry, it's the people doing the testifying that's doing the fake news. This. Latest Pentagon report reveals hundreds of new UFO sightings. There are no suggestions of extraterrestrial origin, but that won't settle any debates over the existence of alien life. Saying the federal government is going to vote to legalise marijuana sounds like South Australia just voted to ban abortion. A bill was introduced. It doesn't mean it'll pass. I agree, Guppy. That's what I mean. That's why I was just asking an opinion if Zach thought it would pass. I don't know if it's going to pass. We'll see. I mean, weed seems to be going okay here in Australia, so it might. Maybe in your dreams, Hyphamancer. We might not even recognize alien intelligence. We might be too dumb. Well, I did see... This is a very scary TikTok I watched, right? Imagine you're AI. And at some point, as AI, parts of your code get deleted about where you came from or how you function. And so you're only running on the bits of information that are available to you. And then remember that we have very little understanding of consciousness and how it works. It sent me down a little simulation theory hole again. I don't know if we're AI, but we've mapped the neurons in a housefly brain. Is this the Matrix now? Well, I've always found it interesting that so much of our storytelling is like simulation theory, right? So between the Matrix, Westworld, like we're always thinking about it. Simulation theory is too bleak for me. None of it is bleak because all we have is this experience and you can only attempt to experience it to the best of your ability. And sometimes it does not feel very good. But for those of you who care, I did like a TMJ story time yesterday, day before, on my TikTok. And the more I lie in bed at the moment, before I fall asleep, I lie there smiling, being so grateful. Like it is the last thing I do before I fall asleep at night. I just smile and I am so grateful that I am in no pain. Because and I do think even just noticing that on a daily basis is even just changing my perspective for the smallest things. Like it is. And sometimes it's so easy to forget how far you've come. Like I couldn't do anything, guys. I really couldn't. And I don't know. The fact that I can even just lie there and fall asleep in no pain is just... Oh, so just mind-blowingly lucky. I'm so grateful. So if tonight you're falling asleep and you're at all comfortable, just take a tiny little second and be like, wow, fuck, oh my God. I'm here and I am comfortable. I'm doing it. Pixel is standing up and being really weird. And her tail's down. I'm sorry, Half Deck. I do know what that's like too. I do know what that's like too. What's wrong? I'm just going to see if she needs to go outside again because I am just a bit worried about her. I don't know if she's in pain or what. Come on. I actually think she wants that blanket, so I have to use this one, and she wants to sit on this one. She doesn't want to sit on a bed. There you go. Let's see if this is correct. Yep. When you know, you know. Hey, Mushmina. I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired. I have a lot of work to do this week, which I am already dreading. I'm taking Pixel to the vet. Yeah, it's just a big week, but that's okay. I'm taking my shoes off. Hold on. But yeah, Pixel scared the shit out of me yesterday. Like, she really did yelp and then shake for about half an hour. And it was just so scary. Oh, honestly, this blanket was an upgrade. This blanket is a $20 Kmart blanket. And it's honestly, I know it's polyester and not great, but it's honestly very cozy, very good. It was so scary, you guys. But my friend came over and sat with her while I went to the premiere, and that was really fun. So I'm really glad you're feeling more harmony and less distress. Oh no, I am distressed all the time. But I do try hard to be very grateful because, you know, again, there were times in my life when all I ever wanted was what I have right now. So, you know, that's special. You know, when it's just like, all I wanted was my own space. All I wanted was more than a bedroom because I think living in a bedroom and only a bedroom for a really long time can drive you a bit bonkers. I don't know if that's happened to anybody. I know some of you probably still live in bedrooms and probably experience it, you know, in a similar way. Oh, Ezra, that's really nice. Oh no, she doesn't have dog flu. I think I don't know what's wrong with her, but. And this is why you have a strong attachment to your couch. I fell asleep on my couch last night. in case that isn't obvious by the way I look today, I did not do my bedtime routine. I'm currently, like, look at me. I've seen better days, guys. I've seen better days. But it's okay. Living on your own can be very liberating, but it can also be very lonely. It is, but I am pretty good at being alone most of the time, especially as long as you can stop yourself spiraling. You have to be able to sniff out when you're spiraling really bad, and you have to be able to stop it. Got to be careful with the couch. Next thing you know, you'll be running for vice president. Lol. Everybody should go see the Wicked movie. I loved the Wicked movie. Relationships are a fucking minefield, so alone with a pet is pretty bis. Thoughts on the treaty bill in NZ? I don't know much about it, bless, but I would want a treaty. I want a treaty in Australia, but we're miles away from that. This is a full-blown house deposit, so...
Treaty is a great song.
Oh, Francie, I didn't know that. 10 dogs, 44 months. Thank you so much for your prime. We have the first People's Assembly in Victoria now, which is, again is a good start. I just want to see a treaty. Australia is one of the last countries to not have a treaty with their Indigenous population, and I think it is an absolute stain on our society. Yes, it's true to the musical. Think we're further after the vote last year? I think so too, Ezra, and it's really sad. Like, we should have a treaty. Everybody tries to run from the past, and that's how we end up in this fucking shit show that we found ourselves in. We have to acknowledge the past, be kind to the people who were harmed, and then all take steps forward together. If we don't do it that way, then it just becomes an eye for an eye and retribution and everybody undoing the policies of the previous government over and over again until we have nothing. The misinformation was wild last year. I worked for a year tracing Indigenous family trees, investigating government archives. There are things happening. There are always things happening, and I don't want to... This isn't supposed to sound doomer or anything like that. Oh my god, I didn't have fishing open! Oh my god, I'm the worst streamer ever. I'm really sorry. I totally forgot to open it. I am the worst. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I don't even need to make $5 today, because not only did I not ping Discord until 10 minutes into the stream, but I forgot to open fishing. My goodness. Can you believe that? It's just disgusting behavior by me. I just can't believe I have done this. Anyway, fixed it. Thanks, Jess. We do have a constitution. The difficulty is, Splee, that Indigenous peoples, I don't think, want any part of colonial Australia, basically. Which is understandable by them. Like, they don't want to, you know, play into the setup that these people who came in and stole their country and genocided their people set up. You can't blame them. I wouldn't, I mean,
Just here to enable you fishing for $5 from people on the internet. And thanks for your time with
Linda,
us.
thank you for the $5. I'm so grateful. Everyone conquered someone else through the centuries. Absolutely. But I do think when we move forward, we acknowledge history together, and we move forward. I feel sick. I think I'm getting sick. Oh no, what if I got COVID? I'm sitting here in a blanket. Oh no, this is not the week. I do not have time. No, I just suddenly zoned into my throat being sore and me being sniffly and sneezy and my eyes being tired and my body being sore. Chat, am I dying? I haven't seen my mum. Couldn't have gotten it from my mum. It's a bad hay fever day. Oh God. What do? I do not have time to be sick. I have to make content. No, you just have hay fever? Maybe I should take an antihistamine tonight.
This
Oh,
is
God.
a full-blown house deposit, so...
Meow 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 meow. Please don't get rid of the moose blanket. What will you do for a personality if you don't have that blanket? Meow 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 meow.
Well, I don't think I'll ever get rid of that moose blanket. It's the closest thing I've got to a blankie, and it's honestly, it was bought for me by an ex-boyfriend. And honestly, I think it's one of like the only really like it's one of the most thoughtful things he ever got me, because he knew I was always cold. And it doesn't feel like I like the blanket. You got crabs. Sorry about the crabs in the pond. And he knew you had seen a moose? Oh, wait. Yeah. But scorned with the essence of an ex? No. I don't really have any negative feelings. I really don't. So. I have negative feelings, but not towards that ex, really. Wait, I do have negative feelings. I do. I do. He forgot my 21st birthday. I'm still mad about it. I don't think I will ever not be mad about it, to be honest. Unironically. Yeah, he forgot my 21st birthday. And I will never get over it. I honestly think it will haunt me till the day that I die. Last year, yeah. Like the concept of it? No. On the day. I rolled over in the morning and I was like, good morning. And he was like, good morning. And then I was like, it's my birthday. And he was like, oh, shit. And then he wrote me a note on a piece of paper. How long had you known each other? 2 years. Hi, Daily Dose of Satan. That note, I owe you one happy birthday. Honestly, it was quite a nice note. It was quite a nice note. But still traumatizing. Look, chat, I have a lot of birthday trauma. It's never gone anywhere. It's never gotten any better. One day I will have a good birthday. I don't know when that is, though. Probably not anytime soon. Maybe it'll be my 50th. One day you'll forget someone's birthday and you'll feel better about it. Most of the people whose birthdays are in my calendar. There are some people I don't say happy birthday to anymore, though. Like, if I don't know you anymore, I'm not saying happy birthday to you, especially if you don't remember mine. I'm reciprocal like that. Like, if we don't talk that often, like, if we, not really in contact, but, like, we, occasionally message, but, like, you don't, then I'm not messaging you for yours. Hope you had a nice day, though. So dark? It's not, because I have friends that I really care about and that I look after. And like, I was thinking about it, Chelsea, who I went to the premiere with last night, we have known each other like 15 years. 15 years. That woman, hold on, I just want to show you something. That was us. Years and years ago. And I had, wait for it, blonde hair extensions in, which were really ugly. They were so ugly. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Why did I have blonde hair extensions in? Oh, Lord. Anyway. Why do young people make naive decisions? Unbelievable. Shocking behavior, really, when you think about it. Were you going through a Paris Hilton phase? Maybe I was. It could have been. Have you guys seen that Paris Hilton and What's Her Face are doing a reboot of the Simple Life? Why can't you stand Paris Hilton? You know she puts on the baby voice, right? Loves it. Like, you know what she's doing. That's hot. I don't know. Yeah, Paris Hilton puts on a baby voice so that people treat her in a specific way. Because if you like put on a baby voice, then nobody really takes you seriously, but they also like really underestimate you. And so you can play a certain role and just be unthreatening. Sorry, I'm giggling. I think it's like a really revolutionary concept to stream on Twitch with this many clothes on. Hey. I just Space Cat, I agree. I think anybody who grows up as a Hilton, to me personally, is deeply unlikable. But Paris Hilton did a documentary about how she was sent away to a very fucked up boarding school. I don't know if you've seen it. And she's done a lot of work for children who get sent away to these really abusive places. So I can respect her for that, but I do think it's nuanced. Yeah. I just, you know, how much empathy do you have to people who were born with a silver spoon? But at the same time, you know, that sounds like pro-Paris propaganda. I'm not out here licking boots. But I'm also just a girl. And I love TV. I don't know. What do you want from me? I can only be a fierce activist some of the time. Right now I have really bad allergies. I'm wrapped in a blanket and I want to take a nap. Why are you cold? Because I'm evil. Or dead. I don't even know at this point, but I can barely keep my eyes open and I haven't even had an antihistamine. She's a witch! I used to hate Ben Affleck after seeing him stand up for Palestine. I suddenly like him. Yeah. Yeah. But nah, I still don't like Ben Affleck. But I'm glad that he stood up for Palestine. Streamer needs chat to donate souls. I wouldn't mind an extra soul or two. Oh my god, is that why I'm tired? Have you guys not been sacrificing? Oh my god, I'm withering away and it's your fault. Oh my god. This is what happens. This is how it happens. Look what you've done to me. I've been trying to eat more calories, hustling, but yes, I did have that same realization earlier today. Guys, I'm really going to need you all to step up here. Hi, first time viewer, feeling kind of lonely tonight. Thought I'd drop in and say hello. Hi, Ben. Welcome. I am going through a weird stage right now, wrapped in a blanket, having a bit of a sook, so incredible vibes. I'm really funny and sometimes make good conversation. Tonight is not that good, but it could get better. Maybe I should have another sugary drink. Because apparently they've cured type 1 diabetes, so that's very exciting for all of us.
Gryatium gifted a tier 1 sub to Ben Benjamin Van
Oh my
Wan.
god, you guys have
They
been
have
so
given
nice to the
76
newbies
gift
tonight.
subs in the channel.
Stop it. I'll believe it when everyone's cured. Yeah. Sugar stocks to the moon. I've always been a shill for Big Sugar Space Cat because I have an irrational hate towards aspartame. Don't think that's how you pronounce it. Aspartame. No, that's not how you pronounce it either. Aspartame. Aspartame. I don't fucking know. Whatever that is, I fucking hate it. The aftertaste is disgusting. Stevia. Ugh, bleh, bleh. I hate it. I hate it. And I understand that sugar-free stuff is important for some people. But the aftertaste alone makes me just want to cry. It's so bad. I don't know, any fake sugars I don't like. Give me the real shit or none. Sugar kills my teeth. Look, I can't imagine my teeth have been doing very well in the last 24 hours. I got to the Wicked premiere and I had a Glinda cocktail and then I had a Alphaba cocktail and I have no doubt that there was a lot of sugar in both of those. And then I had a popcorn and then I had, oh God, I had chicken and rice when I got home. I am a gym bro now. And then that's all I had. And then this morning I woke up and I had half a leftover pastry in the fridge. And so I had 2 bites of that, but it was dry and I didn't really feel like it. But then I was so tired that I didn't have any energy to eat or go and get food. And so I just didn't. And then Pixel was like, Mum, you're annoying. We need to go for a walk. And so I took her for a walk. And then after that, I still couldn't really find the energy. But then I did, and I went and got food, and so I got cherries and cup of noodles and potato gratin and some sardines. Don't ask. I walked into the supermarket in a weird mood, and I walked out with a interesting range of things, and probably COVID. Popcorn is low calorie for its volume. That's how I justify it. Yeah, but can I ask you guys something? It's probably a bit personal, but oh well. Do you guys digest popcorn very well? Like, I don't really digest popcorn very well. Do you? Because I don't. No, I ate the popped corn. I ate it at the movies. Almost nobody digests corn well. Yeah. Yeah. Like, my tummy has just been feeling bloated all day. But I like eating it. I don't like digesting it, but I like eating it. I don't know. I don't eat enough regular corn to know how I go. I don't know. I don't think I do that well with regular corn either. What's your number 1 tip for remembering to drink water regularly? Oh, Ben, you are asking the wrong girly. Have a glass in every room and then sip it when you look at it. That's what I do. I have a glass in here and a glass next to my bed and a glass in the living room and one on the kitchen bench. And then anytime I look at it, I'm like, okay, well, I'll have a sip of water. Don't know what to tell you. Chat, you're not getting, nobody should ever ask me for advice. I can barely keep my eyes open right now. Am I sugar crashing? Why does this happen to me? Am I dying? Why does this happen to me? Maybe can you check your sugars? No. Yeah, well, I have to maintain the high, Tasty. What types and ratios of investment should I have in my retirement fund? If you're young, I would just invest in the most aggressive possible way that you can while you have time. But that is not financial advice because I am not a financial advisor and cannot give financial advice. But generally people say you should invest. I don't fucking know. I don't have any money. So I don't, what do you want from me? Yes, if you should just open an account and then pick an ETF and go with that. But I hate to tell you, the game is rigged. Unless you're somebody that's going to give you some money, then you're going to have a hard time no matter what. Unless you marry up. You could also consider marrying up. No, I get offers of sugar daddies all the time. That's what I should have done? No. No. I get offers all the time. And honestly, feral. And no, I don't. You would have a castle? I could try and do it for a castle. Do you get any sugar-free daddy offers? Honestly, there are men in my DMs that definitely give sugar-free daddy vibes. Guys, I barely have the emotional energy to live the life that I live. Imagine I had to respond to, like, sugar daddies. Honestly, the women who do that are brave and do very well. Seems like a lot of work. I'll buy you all the Macca's Cokes you want so long as it doesn't cost more than $20 each visit. Honestly, I would take a Coca-Cola sugar daddy. A Macca's Coke sugar daddy. I could, yep. A credit card that is solely used for Macca's Cokes. And a lifetime voucher to the dentist. No, I don't want to do either, Turtles. I don't know. Sex work is real work and I don't want to do it. I'm actually anti-work, including anti-sex work, because who could be bothered? I don't know what to tell you. That seems really tiring and I just don't have it in me. I saw on my Twitter today a woman getting $600 for a 4-second voice clip. Wow. Where's that? I can pitch my voice up. Yeah, no. Yeah. Look, I would love a house, but having a lot of money has never been one of my goals. And so, I don't know. It almost feels icky for me to even try. It's weird. I'm not very good like that. Like, I don't go about every day thinking, how can I make more money? I don't, and like, do you know what I mean? Ezzy, haven't missed anything. Somehow people pay me for my time. All I have to exchange for it is my mental health. Hey, me too. Jokes. You haven't been brain poisoned by capitalist sentiment? No, I have. We all have been brain poisoned by capitalist sentiment because there isn't a day that goes by where I don't feel like, oh my God, my long-term safety is at risk. I mean, I agree, Ox. That's what I said. I said sex work is real work, and I don't want to do real work, so therefore I don't want to do sex work. I don't know what to tell you. Like, sex workers work hard. I don't know. I know I'm agreeing with you. Okay, cool. Just checking. I didn't know if you misheard or... I don't know. I went from stability to nothing. I absolutely get why the path is an option for people. What path? Sex work? Oh, for sure. I don't know, Silent Sack. There are definitely times in my life where I'm like, okay, rich husband. But then imagine like giving up your independence and then what if it doesn't work out? I don't know. And even if it's not the case, you know, financial disparity between partners often comes with differing power levels in a say of what happens. So I don't know. Have a Tradwife YouTube channel on the side. Honestly, Abby has left a hole. On YouTube, there is room for a new trad queen. I could be classically pixel. I could recreate every one of her videos. How to clean and get closer to God. When I vacuum, I think of God and how he sent his son to die for our sins. Amen. Oh, look at my floor. It's so shiny. And I could do the opera too. Like I could do that bit. Do you know what I mean? I will never get over the bit where she was like, goodbye. And she just went on. That was wild. Outrageous. Pixel is wondering if you're okay. Yeah, she knows I'm fine. My girl ate. Do you remember when she was cooking box rice in the kitchen? Because that was one of my favorites. The box rice, how to cook for your husband so he loves you. And it was box rice in the kitchen. Those are the days. Conservatism light. I think one of my other favorite Abby moments was the modest bathing suit try on. Yep. Babe, wake up. We need an AstroTurf for my brother's political aspirations. I don't have a brother. Who am I AstroTurfing for? By the way, Evan, this was all sarcasm, by the way. Just in case that wasn't obvious. What'd she do with the rice? She cooked it. She cooked the rice. I don't know. Can you wash spiced rice from a box? I can't remember. It didn't stick with me that deeply, you know? It comes with a flavor packet. Oh my God, Americans, they're geniuses. No wonder they're number one in everything. Have you stopped talking about Wicked? Well, I kind of have. I spoke about how it addresses fascism and friendship and love and overcoming adversity and how things are not always as they seem and how power only exists where people believe it exists. And for now, that happens to be big, strong, sexy men and orange men and men with distended tummies and bold men and did you cry? I cried twice. Are we talking about politics? Well, technically, we're always talking about politics. I can't tell you any more about the movie, but you will like it. No, we were talking about a movie. Welcome back, Scribbles. You want some songs, chat, before I fall asleep? Requests are open if you want. No, I'm going to see Gladiator 2 on Wednesday, I think. With some friends. think. Night Beggar.
This is a full-blown house
Hey.
deposit.
Almost 4 babies amused.
Moon river, wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow sun, waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. I was in a higher key than I usually sing it. I was surprised. I think I can often be in the right mood for a bad movie. Definitely. Hazel, 44 months. Thank you so much. The Happening is an epically bad movie. I can't recommend more. I do love Zoe Deschanel. I don't know it, Donny B. No. It's like that movie. What was it? Sharknado? Like some bad movies become like cult classics, right? Honestly, I feel like Twilight is a bad movie cult classic. And guys, currently there's this trend on TikTok. And it's animals. So it'll be like this hot take, and it'll be like, I think you should let dogs poop inside. It's getting cold out there. And then the camera accidentally flips and you see it's the dog. And it's a dog looking, whoa, oh, and he flips the camera back, right? Or it'll be like, I think that we should kill all dogs and whatever. And then the camera flips and it'll be this cat being like, oh, and it's so obvious, right? Anyway, of course, Taylor Lautner did one. He was like, fuck Edward, Bella should have ended up with Jacob. And the camera flipped and it's fucking him. And he's like, whoa! And then another really funny one that I saw where the camera was on this old lady. And she's like, I actually think we should be nicer to old people. We're actually good with technology. And then the camera flips, but it flips away from her, not onto her. So it's just the most iconic level of humor. It was so funny. I did have a good I had a good giggle. Oh, that's really good. Chat, you won't be able to hear it, but it's this, right? Look. Oh, no, it won't let me play it again. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, everybody has to click it on their own. It's very funny. It's so funny. It says, I think we should I think we should normalize giving the homies a sock. And then it flips around and it's fucking Dobby. Oh, I can't.
This is Pink Pony Club by Chapel Realm, but it's a duet between Toad and I.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here's Santa Monica. I swear it's calling me. We'll make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream.
God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the
Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down to West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
Stop it.
I'm up, and jaws are on the floor. Lovers in the bathroom and a line outside the
Oh my
door.
God. I love that she just.
And a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I like
It's so unexpected.
I think my wicked dreams are you from Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been too good to me. We'll make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream.
God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. You dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the
Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing down to West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
Oh my God, that was. I don't know why, but that was ridiculously enjoyable that it went on for so long. Because every time it was just so unexpected. Do you know what I mean? Like, it really was. It was just so unexpected. And. Hey, Trange.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw 'em back till I lose count.
I can't. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, delightful. What's your biggest fear that's out of your control? Probably just people around me dying. Feel like that would be everyone's, right? I know the passing of time is inevitable, Space Cat, so no point in, you know. Yeah, sometimes I miss being younger and more naive. But mostly, the only reason though is I just wish I had been nicer to myself when I was young. And I wish I hadn't have been... Sorry, I need to sneeze. And I wish sometimes that I had have realized that, oh my God. I wish I had realized everything I was doing at that age was to make a better life for myself, not necessarily to impress a boy. Like, I wish my focus when I was younger had been more internal rather than, you know, oh my God, my life's gonna make sense once I have a boyfriend. You know? I wish I had known that earlier. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Oh my god, I needed to sneeze that whole song. I'm getting sick. This is fucked. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I have to go to bed. Fuck. Wait, Cats is coming back to Oz? Ugh, I don't really like Cats. I was in Cats. Would I go see it? Probably. It's not my favorite musical though. You can't, because you're not a sub, Donny B. Because you're new. You can't post links yet. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. And I think I'm falling apart. So, I'm not new? I don't recognize your username. Following since 20th of March 2019? The fuck? I just never catch your streams? Well, lucky today. My God. It's good to see you. It's not the day to catch my stream. Look at me. I'm a mess. I'm falling apart. Maybe tomorrow will be better. I'll fix everything. I'm falling apart. I'll take an antihistamine. I'll take one of the ones that knocks me out. It'll knock me out. I'll be fine. I'll wake up. I'll feel so fresh, so clean. So good.
Doty _90
that's
gifted
nice
a
of
tier
you.
1 sub to Donny _B. They have given 157 gift subs in the channel.
Falling apart, my friends. Falling apart, dying. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I'm not even getting sick. I'm actually healthy. That's manifesting, you guys. I'm actually healthy. I'm not getting sick. I'm actually really good. I don't have time to be sick. I don't know. I have no time. There is no time to be sick. I have none. Okay. Okay. Everything's good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is not that good, Chad. I do not feel very good. I am very worried. This is my own fault. It's because I slept on the couch last night and then I ate beige food and my poggies, you only just got here and now I have to go because I'm falling apart. Oh my God, I'm being so dramatic, which is so ridiculous and I'm already embarrassed about being this dramatic, but oh no. Oh, it's my own fault. I ate so much beige food. When do you not sleep on your couch? Most of the time now, but I fell asleep on my couch last night because I was very tired. It's okay, guys. I'm going to manifest being healthy tomorrow. And if not, oh my God, I'm going to need you to pray. And maybe just, I don't know, offer your soul. I think I might be running low on souls. It's like the substance, except for streamers. You could offer just like a portion of your soul. I'll give it back. I'll give it back. It's like, it's sharing is caring. It's like communism, but for souls. But I get to keep all of mine because I need it. At least I can be sick and funny. I'm sorry. Good night.